pick your teams and pick your players, to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
All right, how we doing, everyone? Titus here, ready to get started with some Bowman Megas. So let's go ahead and dig in. This massive case, blocking the camera. Let's rock and roll. What's up, BJ? I will be at the National. I don't know exactly which days yet, but if I had to guess, it'll probably be over the weekend. So probably like Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be my guess. Thought maybe I was going to do that without tipping any over. That would have been impressive. Well, let's get these stacked here. And so we'll go ahead and get started. That's Progressive Bounty at $3,900 for this one. I think we're stable. So let's go ahead and dig in, see if we can't hit that. Otherwise, we got a couple Bowman breaks up right now for this evening. Got Jumbo Half Case for your team. It's about halfway full, and then another Sapphire mixer with 20 spots left. Running back that one from this afternoon. So let's do this. Oh, I'm not supposed to open the base packs. Sorry. Well, we got one of them open. I guess I'll just show it. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I guess we'll ship it. Dodgers to Subs Arts. There you go. You're supposed to get evenly divided between everyone, but the last bunch of mega boxes that I've opened, we have been opening them for the mixers. Guess I picked a good single pack to open. Alright, first mega box here, we got Lindor, Witz, Ramirez. That holiday looks a little bit different, but I don't think he has a variation. Brooks Lee, Quintero. Usually we do like 5 at a time here, so I'm gonna open a couple. BJ, what days are you thinking of going? Weirdo Kyle. I'll have to talk with Bone on that. Guys, to get your progressive credit saved up? Or did you spend that already? Gonna go Wednesday to Saturday and leave Saturday morning like last year. Yeah, I think I don't know, maybe it was the opposite. Maybe it was the opposite. Maybe I went out for the early days and then Emil came out for the weekends. No, because I drove back from Cleveland. So maybe you're talking about last time I was in Chicago. Yeah, last time in Chicago. But yeah, even if you put it on Saturday, I think I'll probably be there all day on Friday if we do that same thing. Kyle, you saving it for something specific? Tiny base. Hey! This is the second time that I've hit this card, or maybe third, honestly. Blue Kegs, 146 out of 150. The Royals going to Johnny Golf. Oh my gosh. Riley was at the shop earlier. He was like, what team should I get in Bowman? I was like, I do Royals, honestly. There you go. Son Kim. Look at that. Royals out of 275. Yeah, we got Jack. Yep, I remember that, BJ. I remember that. Slade Caldwell. Kim again. PJ. I am the Cags Magnets. A bunch of doubters leaving the Royals. I did not see if they're available in the Jumbo PYT, but fresh case for that one. Royals are not available. They actually just sold. Just sold here a couple minutes ago. Are you guys getting excited for the summer road trip? Got about a week till that kicks off. I think probably tomorrow we'll start teasing the free daily giveaways too. It's gonna be pretty epic. We were talking today also about adding a few more in-person stops. So if you have a request for an in-person stop, let your voice be heard. We can't stop everywhere, but we're talking about adding a few meetups. I think right now, at the front of the table, the top of the list is like Columbus, mostly because Ryan's already going to be out there visiting some family. Kansas City, and Dallas, I believe, were the three we're talking about? That's in addition to Fanatics Fest in New York City, the National in Chicago, and then back here to Minnesota. We'll do those 3 100% for sure. Talking about that in a few. Yeah, so like at Fanatics Fest, we rented a couple of bays at 5 Iron Golf. So we'll do golf and food and stuff for anybody that is either at Fanatics Fest or in New York and wants to come hang out with the crew. I will not be at that one though, unfortunately. Chicago, we're talking about doing Chicago Dogs game. Okay, hold on. Oh no, that is for some reason I was like, let's get this back, but it's not. Make a box back. Talking and ripping too much. Ooh, yeah. Quintero, blue auto to 150. That's awesome. So Kegs blue auto and then Quintero blue auto. Dodgers on that one. I'm going to go to Subsarts. There you go. This white base. Blake Mitchell auto. Royals, man. Rolling. Goes to Johnny Golf. Norby out of 275 for the Marlins. Hurlers. Kegs base. Let's leave that. James Wood. Luis Pena. Weather holds. A little off center, but weather holds. Is consignment delayed? Shouldn't be. That I heard. Did you have something that didn't get listed or what? Charlie Condon. Rockies to Mr. Rants. Of course, Seager out of 175 for the Rangers. Rangers to beat us. A lot of color and ink in these first 10 boxes. They're not too quiet the second half. Brooks Lee base there. Quintero. Kegs. Jacob Wilson. Caleb Durbin. Cool. Does he have any other Brewers autos? I don't know that he does. So he was just back at the Dock Spiders game. A little meet and greet. Pop that up there. Brewers to Finnick. There's not a separate Wisconsin eBay accounts, but I guess I don't know. The only thing that I could think of is if Wisconsin had people like out this week, because basically how they do the Wisconsin ones is they take the pictures and then send the pictures to us and we list it, and then like once a week they send us all the consignment items to fulfill the orders. But I don't know. I'm not aware of any anything holding it up. If you want to send a message to the Minnesota support chat, then we can follow up with you tomorrow. And if you don't know how to do that, here, let me show you real quick. So from here in the app, if I go to its community tab and then messages, should be right at the top here, Minnesota support. You can just type it in there, and we can follow up with you tomorrow. Okay, so we got, what, 4 autos already? We got 10 boxes to go? Usually I feel like in my case I've had 4 or 5 autos, so if we've got 4 already, hopefully it doesn't mean that we've got all of them. It means that we just got extra here. So I got 17 spots left in that signature class mega 10 box random. Probably push that one back to later tonight. But that was just $29 a spot, so super cheap. Fill up the second half of it, and then 18 left in that Bowman Jumbo half case PYT. I'm sure I'm waiting to see if 101 gets hit here. We'll start popping the rest of those. 23 in Bestie, 20 in that Bowman Sapphire mixer. 6 left in soccer. It's good fill there. Got a Condon on the back there, like that. Caglione. Another one. I know there are a couple players that have variations in here too, but I haven't spotted any yet. I've seen a couple people post pictures, and like the ones that I've seen are very, very minor, like different pictures. It's like, man, unless you're checking the codes, it's kind of tough to spot. That's to David Chapman, but I don't know. In the past, there were some ones that had really, really cool variations. So Connor Griffin out of 199. That Mega Futures James Wood is a case hit, so kind of a cool card to find there. And then Pirates going to Chris Bishop on the Connor Griffin. Here, maybe I'll get this a little closer to the center of the showcase. Caglione. Yeah, I think it was like the Kumar Rocker SI is like at a different point in his stride. It's like, okay, well, that's going to land. It's better when they do it as like an actual like image variation. Schellenbach, Kegs. Oh. 5 of 10, Franklin Arias. Okay, that's sick. Red Sox gonna go to Baron Deluxe. Beautiful. That's awesome. No, that can't be right, Kyle. I remember on that progressive day, it was not a great day for the Minnesota Crew. And PSA 10 cards. Estrada out of 250 Orioles. Smart Guy Sports. Well, that's why we got the credit as a second chance. Pena. Condon. Noel at 125. I think this is the best case of Megas that I've had so far. Seems like more color, and that's the lowest numbered one that I've hit so far out of 10. Antoine Cruz insert. Yeah, got some good stuff here. Bunch of Kegs base mojos too. All right, 5 boxes left. All the styrofoam dust piling up from these. All right, last 5 boxes. Penny base, Orlando base, Made base, Caleb Durbin second auto. Are you kidding me? Love it. Brewers to finish. All right, how about another kegs too? We're just handing them out. Oops. Dodgers to Subs on the Mookie, $2.99. Thomas White's, another Made. Oh my gosh, we're just rolling in the autos right now. Yolfran Castillo, base auto, Rangers, BDOS. It's like wave 2 of the megas for us. Maybe they loaded up wave 2. Ripped all the ones that got on that first wave. Nick York to the Pirates. Chris Bishop out of 150. Lee again. And Kadeem Dia for the Twins. Numbered out of 199. Feels like more color too. So, I don't know. Maybe I didn't rip as many cases as I thought I did. I don't remember seeing one like this. Twins to Twins win. Quintero. I guess too, like when you're doing mixers and you're only doing a couple megas, probably it seems like you don't get as much, but it's just less boxes. That'll do it. Really nice case there. But not for Zach. Rough one for Zach. Let's see it. Had A's. Yeah, A's were not well represented on the showcase this time around. Here's some ones I sleeved up. There might have been some more of some of these guys, but I was trying to pull out some of the top names. But Quintero, Pena, Morlando, Keggs, Rollenbach, Keggs, Cruz, Pena, Keggs, Wood, Pena, Sasaki, Lee, Quintero, Keggs, Wilson, Tony, Kim, Caldwell, Kim, Morlando. Let me actually slide these over. And yeah, sorry that I opened the one base pack at the beginning. That was my bad. There's still what? 80? There's still 80 base packs. And there's 27 spots. So everybody will still get free, basically. Let's pull up the base here. Yeah, it's Condon, Made, Condon. Let's see it. Made up there as well. Diata 199, Noel 125, Estrada 250. Connor Griffin out of 199, and then Nick York out of 150, Pirates. Going to Chris Bishop. You got Norby out of 275, Marlins. To Hurlis, Weatherholt, just base, Mojo, Cardinals, Z-Monster. Rangers to BDOS, Yolfran Castillo, base auto, and then Seager at 175. Arias, black to 10. That's awesome. Red Sox to Baron Deluxe. James Wood on the Mega Futures case hit. Nats to David Chapman. Dodgers to Subs. Got Quintero on the auto to 150. Betts to 299. And then crazy, I opened one base pack on accident and hit Roki, red rookie. So we'll still ship it to the Dodgers. Congratulations on that. Again, sorry, didn't mean to. It's literally the first pack. Durbin at ×2 on the autos for the Brewers. Crazy. Go to Finnick. And then Madej, 2 base mojos. And then Luis Pena at a 175. Good Brewers break. But in the mids, got Royals, Johnny Golf, got Kegs, Blue Mojo auto to 150, Blake Mitchell Mojo auto, and then out of 275. Nice break there. So good case overall. No 101 though. So I think Andrew's Sapphire Mixer was numbered after this, so that one was 39.50. That means that our jumbo half case picker team is going to be 101 progressive bounty of 4,000. Whew. For a fresh case, half case picker team, but from a fresh case of Bowman Jumbo. So go take a peek, and we'll have that one a little bit later on for you. And I'm just gonna move this signature class football back. So appreciate you all, and we'll see you soon for that next break. Let's fill up some Bowman, and we'll keep on ripping.